How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're watching the first episode of She-Hulk, which I am really, really stoked on checking out for a number of reasons, especially with Tatiana Maslany leading the role. Those who know about Orphan Black know how incredible, and that's an understatement, of an actress that she is. I mean, she kills it, and I have no doubt that she's going to do the same with She-Hulk. And with the trailers that have come out, she is already impressing me, so I'm excited to see the full thing. But there are, of course, other factors to consider when it comes to the show, such as Daredevil making an appearance. We have the return of Bruce. Of course, he did appear briefly in Shang-Chi, but it will be very, very great to see him supporting Jen as she takes this new chapter in her life. But there are so many factors to consider when it comes to She-Hulk that we know about with the show to be excited about, and I'm excited to see how this first episode goes by. So yeah, bring it on is what I say. So with that said, let's get into episode number 1 of She-Hulk. Let's go.
Not the case. More smiles. Show them that they will be held accountable, because those with the most power have the most to answer for.
And
tearing it apart, Jen.
Here at all.
I feel like this is gonna land better coming from me. Look, we got plenty of time to switch.
Of course it will.
Do the closing.
Dennis, you aren't aware of this, but I will kill you, and Jen won't prosecute.
No.
So I'm just gonna get away.
Only because it's a conflict of interest, not because I condone. I am a Hulk, and I'm guessing you're not going to be able to focus on this fun lawyer show until you know all about that. So let me get you up to speed. A few months ago,
already
I went on a road trip with
with
my cousin Bruce.
Yeah,
the fourth wall breaking.
my arm started to heal, and no one thought it was actually...
Yes, that Bruce.
It's all because, I made this little device which keeps me in human form.
That was the longest answer to what have you been up to.
That's gonna break one day.
Disaster. That's when he's not a fugitive from the law, right? So it seems like he was pretty busy.
All you're doing is repeating everything I've already told you about my friend and colleague.
Obviously, Captain America wasn't...
Whoa! Oh, and this is how it all starts, I'm guessing. Oh, no. Yeah, it's broken. Of course it is.
Get away!
Here we go.
Oh, girl, what happened to you?
Who did this to you?
Are you okay?
Okay, no judgments, but whoever did this to you does not care about you.
You do not need him or her.
The concern, though.
Because this is a public bath. Right. Got some here. Take these right here.
Oh, wow. Look at all of this. This is nice.
Thank you, but I just need to get cleaned up. I don't need you to put makeup on me.
Yes, you do.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Go in. Let us keep you
Hey, we're
company.
just being friendly.
Yeah, where you going?
You're being too pushy. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Oh, boy.
Alone, and that one day he just swing by and take it back.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
Obviously, with...
Wait, did we hit a spaceship?
Yeah, Sakaran Class A courier craft.
I was gonna say,
They're
it did look a bit familiar.
Weird stuff just... And after the wreck, and you got a lethal dose of gamma radiation.
Lethal? As in I'm gonna die?
No, there was more to it that I'm going to explain.
That is not the sentence to take a pause on, Bruce.
No, it isn't.
You and I, we share a rare combination of genetic factors that allow us to synthesize gamma radiation.
You're gonna be fine.
Something else. But here we are. Now, with my help, hopefully your progress will go a little bit faster than mine.
You said multi-year?
It's just a
About
manual of how to
15
be a
years, give or
Hulk.
take.
15 years?
Our top priority is to control when you turn.
This is not exactly helping.
At the point was to prevent me
quell
from
her
turning
mind.
into a Hulk. Do you have a plan B for that?
Nope.
No? Not funny, Bruce. What, you're just gonna kill me? Come on! What is this?
I think the helmet is not going on anytime soon. There we are. Woo!
Yes. You don't have another guy to wrestle with for 10 years. Bruh. You know, that's about a
Did he just say bruh?
Damage back there, by the way. Control when you transform.
Okay, so how do I turn back into Jen? How did you do it?
Usually I'd fall out of a jet, or I'd get knocked out by a robot, and I'd wake up as Banner. Or Natasha, for a little while, would tell me a lullaby.
Natasha.
Walk me through how that worked again.
In the situation you're in.
Oh, I thought it was about getting my butt tight as hell.
Ah.
Gross, Jen, I'm your cousin. Just close your eyes.
I can see that you're not ready for DPT. So why don't you get some rest and we'll change tactics in the morning?
I'm already loving Jen. Oh, here we go.
Jeez, what the heck?
Oh no, he's trying to one up. Oh my god.
Just trying to show you how it's done.
I'm shown.
Yeah.
And then there's a family who just gets crushed by a rock.
It's easy. Dick, move.
Completely.
So I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things. When am I ever going to...
That we can drink so much and not get drunk.
I thought we were focusing on the upsides.
Just good.
How much did they go through?
Bruce, you failed to mention that I'd still have to deal with a Hulk-sized hangover.
I'll have to put it in the binder.
You did that deliberately, didn't you? Don't dick move! Ultimate dick move!
Breaking.
Or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me.
Hey!
No, I'm doing this.
Okay, this is completely new territory. Superhero. And who's gonna protect the world if it isn't people like us?
Are you quoting a comic book right now? I'm sorry, the idea of being a superhero is not appealing to me.
Oh, that fourth
I'm
wall.
not you, and I'm not gonna become you. I don't need to join some secret government contractor squad and have my entire life taken away from me.
My
She's
life
happy.
wasn't taken away.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh, so
I'm asking you to reconsider.
done. Yes, I've reconsidered. I'm still leaving.
Jen, don't you dare.
She's gonna do it.
I'm serious.
You're not the only one.
What, you think you can just say a bunch of mean things like that and then take off?
Yes.
Hoi! Damn Jen! Holy shit!
For the record, I really didn't want to do this. Okay, I wanted to do it a little. Why?
It's been a while.
Listen to someone who's been through all this before.
Because we're different people.
Look at
Different journeys. Uh-oh, oh, where did he come from? Oh, no.
my bar.
Sorry.
Fixing it.
Thanks. He doesn't mean that.
The first realization that, am I speaking to someone? Oh.
You change your mind. Door never closes.
Thanks. See you at the next family dinner.
See ya, fuzzball.
I do love that dynamic. But I also do love how Jen's journey is a
that's
lot
how it
different
all
to
happened.
Bruce's,
No
obviously.
crazy Hulk stuff.
Definition of knowing. Don't screw this up, Walters.
Will he just shut the
Your closing argument.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh! Hey!
Who the hell are you? Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
Nice! Oh, that's so badass as well. Oh my god. Rip the suit.
I'm ready to give my closing argument.
Just so casually, just like, you just, smack shit and, be like, okay, where was I? I love this show already. I love it already. But I do also really like how, like I said, Jen's journey differs from Bruce's. Obviously, with Bruce, there was a bit more of difficulty trying to control the situation. But Jen, she just seamlessly does it in terms of she just beat Titania, I think her name is, and just seamlessly she's just like, okay, so where were we? So yeah, but for Bruce, I feel like you could understand why he's trying to caution Jen in regards to the fact that, you know, things might be a bit different in your life now, because there really isn't for Bruce in terms of like family and whatnot, there isn't a precedent for this. I'm already loving the art in the credits as well. It's so great, but Tatiana is killing it so far.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not drunk?
Captain America! Fuck!
Captain America fucked! Canon. It's canon. But obviously he did fuck, so. Oh man, I really loved this episode. This was fun stuff. And it was the first episode, like, it was an introductory in terms of how Jen came to be, came to experience, should I say, this new chapter in her life, and how there might be a bit of struggle potentially now that I guess a target is going to be on her back. Now that people know, like a lot more people now know, that Bruce isn't the only person who could turn into a Hulk. So that's going to attract a whole new group of people, surely, but there is also that nice balance that Jen can maintain, so which is, you know, really uplifting. No, I really loved that episode. Very great introductory to She-Hulk, and yeah, it was really fun. Tatiana is already proving herself to be very fitting for this role. I really love her character so far, and it was really great that this episode was easing you in terms of, I guess, Jen's origins, in terms of her becoming a Hulk, and not just that though, but how she's excelling things better than Bruce did. So, and not just that though, but with the fact that she's able to not just manage both Jen and her Hulk form, like Bruce has spent, like, I guess, a decade doing, and being able to control her anger. It's just a very interesting environment, because you know, you've got Bruce who spent 10 years, if anything, dealing with this, but Jen's already cracked the code. So, because at first I was, you know, thinking, well, because of the fact that Bruce is smart Hulk now, and he's able to kind of I guess, have the best of both worlds. And with that car incident, that kind of helped Jen get a jump start, I guess. But in terms of the anger side of things, Jen explained, understandably, about the fact how there are people who keep demeaning her, etc., and she's learned to not let that get to her head. So there is that aspect of control there. So, which is really, really understandable, I guess, because of the fact that it's a real life situation where you have people condescending the fact that, you know, she's a woman, and yeah, so she has learnt to try and maintain that, I guess, stillness, you could call it, really. So yeah, and that makes it easier for her to be able to switch in and switch out. Well, I guess tag in and tag out in terms of Gen form and then Hulk form, like she did at the very end. Like, I just really, really love it though. Like, she just gets herself into a fight, turns a few eyes towards her, of course, but it's not even a big deal, really. She's just able to just turn into this Hulk character, deal with the situation at hand, and be able to just switch back to Gen form, and she's, you know, wanting to just press the resume button. That was, yeah, paused. So it was really, really good stuff. But yeah, I really, really loved how this whole episode came about, really, in terms of Hulk trying to, well, Bruce trying to teach Jen about the new responsibilities that has landed for her, and the fact that her life might be a bit different now. And whereas Jen might want to deny the fact that I don't want to be this superhero, etc., I feel like Jen's gonna, because she doesn't want to be, she doesn't want to, you know, have her career go down the toilet, really. But I feel like we're gonna see a mixture of her being a hero and, of course, her being a lawyer. So yeah, she's gonna get that opportunity to live, I guess, the best of both worlds, really. So but I feel like you could understand with Bruce, because it's not like this is a common thing to deal with. And like I said, with Bruce, he spent a very, very long time trying to control his anger, and it took a journey. He even prepped a binder for Jen, just because of the fact that for about over a decade he's had to live with this situation, and it's only taking him a decade to be able to have that best of both worlds situation. But Jen's just like throwing the binder in the bin there. So yeah, but no, I really, really loved the you know, just seeing Jen being able to excel against Bruce, and Bruce just low-key getting annoyed. Not just that though, but their interactions as a whole, like whether they were bickering or whether they were talking about if Captain America fucked, no, it was really, really warm. It was a nice, wholesome experience, and I already love the interactions with Bruce and Jen. Maybe we're going to get to see more of them throughout this season, hopefully, but we'll have to wait and see. But I also loved how this cleared up some questions as well, because we had a Sakaar ship. I did think it looks a bit familiar, that, and there was a reason for that, because the ship was from Sakaar. I'm wondering if that's going to lead somewhere, because that thing just showed up on Earth, be like, hey Bruce, long time no see. But yeah, we also got some clarity in terms of how Bruce not only had his arm healed, because that was totally fried after the whole snap, but also how he was able to appear human as well in, I think it was Shang-Chi. So yeah, and you know, as soon as that device came about, you were just thinking, okay, yeah, that's gonna get broken. I didn't expect it to get broke within a minute's time, so yeah, but no, I really, really loved some of the explanation that was offered, like the island, that and there was some nice references to to just the devastating loss of Tony, really, for Bruce, because obviously Bruce and Tony, they were close, so and we haven't had too much time to focus on Bruce, because I think he's only appeared in one other thing since Endgame, and yeah, so it's nice to touch up on Bruce and how there is that heartbreaking situation about how Tony's no longer here. So, but no, I really loved how Jen's, I guess, origins was constructed, and how she's able to live that balance. She's able to put Bruce's concerns to bed, really, because yeah, like she even, like a few months later, wasn't it? Like she even said, my worry, Bruce's worries have not been prevalent, so things are all hunky-dory at the minute. And obviously we had that switch, but she was just like, okay, where were we? There's no worries whatsoever, which is, yeah. But like I said, I feel like this is going to attract a whole bunch of people, of course, so we'll have to wait and see how that pans out, obviously. But overall, I feel like this was a really great introductory. Jen's character's already like she already has a pull, and it's already looking to be a very fun show that I am really looking forward to digesting further and further. I loved the fight as well, like especially with the fact that Jen was trying to shut Bruce down in regards to how he was trying to tell Jen, you need to do this, etc., because things are just going to get out of hand. Jen, obviously, as we've said, she talked about the fact that that she is able to control the situation, and it's all going to be fine. And then, you know, you've got that serious / comedic tone to the fight, especially with the bar just disintegrating and then just Bruce is just devastated. So, and I just really love how Jen just has that guilt. Will help out. So, yeah. So, yeah, but thankfully they got through like pretty much all of the alcohol, because there was a lot. But I guess that's the, would you call it a perk or a side effect, being Hulk form, not being able to get as drunk as often? I don't know. I mean, you did see Jen be a little bit more, I guess, tipsy, but I'm wondering if that's because of the control that she has, etc. I'm not sure, but yeah. Yeah, this was pretty fun. I really love the balance of humor and how serious it was, and it was just a really fun ride. So, a great first episode. I'm looking forward to seeing, I guess, the after effects of episode 2, of course. So, well, of episode 1, should I say, in episode 2. But overall, this was pretty fun stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!